Good morning, guys. Pam from Brooks Notary and Litigation Support. I know it's been a little while since I've done a video. Didn't really have much to talk about recently. Um, but something has come to my attention, and I kind of wanted to just ask as a legal support professional. Um, I think we should be courteous to each other. And when I say that, I mean, usually when we're working in the law offices, we're the ones who are responsible for printing documents, typing them, putting them together, sending them off to the other firm, sometimes the opposing side, sometimes, the cooperative, co-counsel. And I find it very annoying when, say, I personally, when I am receiving documents or reviewing documents and they're stapled together with these really cheap staples or the staples are all over the place. I know I'm kind of a weirdo that way, but whenever I put a packet together to send out, I make sure all of the corners are lined up. I make sure that the staple is put in to where it's easy to remove if, say, the person receiving it has to scan it. It's just being courteous, because I get it, especially if you're, because this is an adversarial field. So, so you're like, I'm gonna make this hard for them, because I don't like them or because they're on the other team. But the legal support staff, they're the ones who really have to go through the issues with the documents. The legal support staff, and generally they have really no parts of the case. They don't have any input. Um, they aren't coming up with the arguments. They aren't rude when you call or when they talk to you. So be a little courteous to the legal support staff. Think about, what, this looks like this is going to be hard to pull these staples out. You know what I mean? Or you know what, these documents are, really bad quality. They might not be able to see them too good, or you know what I mean? Just be courteous to each other. That's all I'm saying. I try to be. Whenever I receive a packet, or whenever it's my job, say, to put a packet together, I try to make sure it's as neat as possible, organized as possible, put together neatly, and easy to pull apart. You know what I mean? Easy to put the stuff back together. Page numbers are very important. Please, page numbers. But a lot of times with legal documents, I mean, that's required, so you have to put page numbers. But it's just certain times you get files in, say if they're responses to discovery and they're not bait stamped. Not saying it's mandatory. In some instances it is, depending on, which type of case or what type of response it is. But, it wouldn't hurt to put page numbers or cover sheets, something so people can know, because there are plenty of times that we receive documents in and it'll just be a letter, oh, this is a response to production. We don't know a response to which production request. We don't know. We have to then try to figure out, and that takes time. So, just be courteous, And I get it. Sometimes you say it's a rush, it's a time crunch. Sometimes you may need an extension and the other side is not very willing to give you that extension. I totally understand that, and you got to just do what you got to do. But if you have the time, just take a few extra seconds to make sure that those documents are put together in a way that the other party receiving them can receive them. If they have to scan them, it'll be easy for them to take the documents apart, and it'll be very helpful. So, just a little tip, or I don't know whether to say request, to my fellow legal support staff out there. Sorry, my light just just went out. I'm sitting here in the car. Um, so yeah, check out my blog, brooksnotary.com. And if you just wanted to see, what kind of services we offer or any other tips or anything, brooksnotary.com. Also have a retail store, bnlsstore.com. Check us out. Legal apparel, home and office accents. You might be surprised. You might see something you like. Thanks, guys.